Hi, I'm Teryl with TerylLoy.com. Today we're going to play with the S-curves again. These have been out for a while, but I thought it'd be fun to revisit them. This is the 4-inch. We have a 3-inch S, a 2-inch S, and a 1-inch S. And I know many of you already have these, so let's play with them and see what else we can do. I thought we'd do a simple heart border. Let's get our Valentine quilts done. This one is using the 3-inch heart, and here's using the 2-inch heart. It's very quick and easy to do. Let me show you how to do that. So this is the 2-inch S curve. We'll use that to put hearts down this space. This space, I mapped it out, it's 5 inches. This S, even though the 2-inch diameter right here, it makes a 4.5-inch S from top to bottom. Okay, and I'm going to put that S basically in a 5-inch space. So that gives me a 1/4 inch top and bottom margin, which is perfect. So in that case, very easy to line up. All I need to do each time is either line the very inside lip of the template up with my seam line or the edge of my border, just so I just see it right there. Or, as you can see, when I use the hopping foot demo tool, as I come and quilt around here, when I come to quilt, if I'm just about hitting the bottom line, I know I'm in about the right space. Okay, so it looks like maybe this might be a fraction bigger than 5, but that's okay. I can use either way. I can measure each one this way, making sure I'm never past the bottom edge. When I come around, I got a 1/4 inch spacing because my little tool doesn't come over, or I can use the top edge. If I was in a bigger space, like this space right up above me is 7 inches. If I wanted to put the same size template in here and I wanted to quickly line it up, I would probably just chalk a center line. And in that case, I would use this center line edge and this edge and just line them up as I run down. But I don't have to chalk on this one because I'm going to use the top and the bottom edges. All right, so let's start. So I want my first one, probably to be just off the edge, or just hit the edge of the quilt. Okay, so I know I'm going to position it about there. So if my foot's about there, now and I'm going to go ahead and focus on the top this time, so I don't have to keep grabbing my little tool each time. So each heart I make, each half a heart, I want to see that stitching just barely. Okay, and I want to make sure she's straight. But I'm just going to eye straight. Okay, pull up my thread. And off we go. Do a little secure there. Since I'm on the edge, it didn't have to be pretty. Line her up. And oops, I just totally goofed already. I need to start down here. It was lined up nicely, but I'm in the wrong place. That's okay. Unfortunately, that's kind of typical for me. All right, there's that little bit of thread. Lined up here, good to go. Okay, right at the edge. And I'm kind of targeting the plastic being about in the middle of the foot, right there. All I'm going to do is flip it over, go again. Line that edge up right there. I kind of eye straight, or you could eye a 1/4 inch from here, because if you want this heart just to kiss that one, I need to set this, right? So they just are going to touch. Okay? And off I go. Whoops, I forgot to put grip tape on the back side of this thing, so it's a little slipperier. I gotta hold it a little careful this time because there's no grip tape back there. There we go. So I'll just throw one over back there for right now. So I'm gonna just keep running down the quilt doing these. And you can see this is an easy, fun one. All I'm going to do is line that up right there. Now, the same thing that we talked about down below, I want to make sure I'm just going to kiss that little point back there. And if you need to, you can use the hopping foot tool to help you. And I want to make sure I have at least a 1/4 inch left over down here. So as you can see, there's several variables working here. The size of our space could slightly change, so you might have to come off your top edge a little bit. You could have slipped on the previous one, because maybe like me, you didn't put grip tape on the back. So you have to kind of improvise where you need to a little bit when all these variables come in. But that's all right. See, I think I'm good. As long as I know this is good and that's good, I'm going to take it. Yep. Okay, so see that? I got one little hair of overlap. But believe me, I wouldn't pick that. Off I go. So I'm going to put that there. Check my top. Check my bottom. Okay, so in this case, see, I'm not holding this heart exactly straight, but I am getting this to kiss, and I'm centered between my space. So I'm going to go from here. Nobody is going to notice if that heart is tilted a little bit. But if you're trying to get perfect kisses, they would notice that. Okay, see what I was referring to? So you can't really tell now that that heart was twisted or just a little bit cocked. And off I do. So I would just proceed down this whole thing. And as you get going, it goes very quickly. And you have a great little heart border. Okay, well, I hope you could see how easy it is. You could put those heart borders in no time. So have fun with this one. Thanks a lot.